Hey guys, I finally made it back to Huntsville, and now I'm about to head back to UH, so stay tuned for more content. Hey guys, right now I'm chilling with Hannah, and we are watching Mary Poppins, so stay tuned for more content. Hey guys, right now I'm in Colby's room, and we're about to do a Mortal Kombat challenge, so stay tuned for more content. Just finished up playing Mortal Kombat 10 with Colby. How many wins did you get?
I think like three, 4.
He like straight up won like all the matches, and then
He beat me once.
Oh, true. Well, but no, that doesn't really count. You were like, I don't want to spam combos.
Well, I've learned that that's okay. Just to
yeah, it's
spam
totally
combos.
okay to spam combos. Do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for your time. That was great.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Colby has a lot of homework to catch up on,
yeah,
but later we should definitely do this again. I should probably film it next time if I can.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So stay tuned for more content.
See you guys.
Hey guys, I'm chilling out with Susie and Hannah, and we just started watching a video about this guy who called 911 on his 22-pound cat that attacked them. Hannah, what is your opinion on cat people and cat attacks?
Shoot the damn cat and grow a pair. Honestly. Like, you are a grown man. You should not be taking shit from a 22-pound cat. Honestly, why'd you buy a cat in the first place? Get a dog! Sorry.
I like how they called the police.
Like, what the hell? Like, honestly.
That's true. That's more of a pet control kind of issue. I got sunburn today, as you probably can tell. It's kind of bad.
If your cat is that bad, shouldn't you just give it up?
Well, maybe
or, like, put it down?
Maybe this is the first time it happened. Like, you don't know.
Okay, animals don't attack like that.
Well, maybe.
Just randomly. Like,
what if it didn't like the guy's hairstyle?
Either
Maybe
they
was trying to make a statement.
Either they provoked it, and they're stupid, or they bought a, like, really horrible cat, and they're stupid. So...
Hannah's like, bottom line.
Fuck this shit.
They're stupid.
Yes! Hannah is apparently not a cat person.
I
am sort of a cat person. I'm a cat person and a dog person because I love animals. But
dogs.
I'm glad that I'm still her friend because I am
Dogs.
a cat person, I guess.
Dogs.
And she still loves me, but
Dogs.
she'll never date me apparently. But
I will not date a cat person like that. Just
Dogs are still for the win, like, even on mine.
Yeah.
Hold up, let's take like a poll. Okay. I prefer dogs over cats.
Do I have to answer?
Do I have to answer? I'm not sure. Like, I like smaller dogs, because when you get really big, it's not like size that it bothers me, it's the drool, because I have 2 Newfoundlands.
Not all
and they just
dogs
slobber, and they're supposedly dry mouth, but they come up and they shake, and you're like, I just wore clean clothes today, but that was a dumb idea, because I met you.
Not all big dogs drool. Like, labs are pretty okay.
Labs aren't big dogs, those are medium-sized dogs.
They're pretty, no, I've seen a few that are like, oh my gosh, you mated with a Great Dane. Like,
those are the scary ones.
They're like, they're friggin' huge. So, there are some labs that are like, pretty decent size, but,
overall though, they're pretty
Not your
size.
parents mated with a Great Dane. You mated with
Yes.
a Great Dane. You see like a really tall person is like, you screwed a giant, my friend.
well, it like stretches you out, like.
You went to London, you went to the tower, you got on the rack, and you just started yanking.
What?
You've never heard of a rack before? It's a scary torture weapon where they try to take away your spine, or they try
Oh, that thing! I thought you
Yeah.
meant like you sat on a rack and then started yanking on something. I have no idea. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
What type of rack were you thinking of?
More
I
like
don't
what
know,
kind of
like
yanking.
a coat rack or.
Wow. I wonder if we like created a fetish. Like if someone was like, oh, I never thought about getting on a rack and yanking. What?
That's so gross. Don't ever attribute that to
some
me,
really-
Pornhub.
It is like ends up becoming like a meme, and it's like created by Hannah Underwood on September 7th, 2015.
You call me Underwood?
Go with
Did you
I
call
call
me
me
Underwood,
Underwood.
motherfucker?
I so did.
Janie, just go with it when they attribute it. It's actually you.
Oh, I swear, I am. There's a a special circle in hell for people who don't know my name.
I didn't know
I'm
your
sorry,
name before we
it's
started
just not
the
that
relationship.
hard.
But what if
Kidding, I
like,
love
we
you.
don't know your name?
Oh, thank you.
Like legitly didn't know your name for a really long time because we didn't know you.
I think it
Like,
would be
am
awesome.
I still in that circle of hell because I didn't know you for like 18 years of my life?
I think it would be great
Why am I still in
if
that
people
circle?
who never met Hannah, they all went to that circle of
Yeah,
hell.
I mean,
They're
you're
like, dang
all-
it.
You're just
All
all
they had to do
terrible
was be
people
one
like you
person
don't
on
know
the
me.
street.
I make your life so much better
Wait.
that God's just like, you don't know Hannah? Fuck you.
Wait, so when you go to the gates of St. Peter, it's like a test? It's not even
Yeah.
like, do you know this person?
Yeah.
Write her name.
That would be chill if you go to heaven and it's like, hey, do you know this person? What if you did? What if you met Hannah like in college and then like 20 years in the future you died? And it's like, hey, do you know this person? You're like, shit. Oh.
Or you did something really, really bad, but your only redeeming quality was that you knew Hannah. Like that was your,
Yeah.
that was the thing that
That's
brought
it.
you into heaven.
Like,
That'd be so awful.
Yeah, that's how it is. We got a deal.
Apparently she and God got some things going on. I don't have things like that.
We have pretty great things going on.
Oh yeah, and we're watching Mary Poppins.
Well, we were, and then we just paused it.
Would you like some honey roasted peanuts?
No, I don't like peanuts.
The fuck?
What?
They're delicious.
I like almonds. and-
Did you eat trail mix at Dragon Con?
Mm-mm.
Their magical Dragon Con comics.
It was so good.
The
They
only
just
thing
went
I
to
mean
Dragon
is
Con
these
without
nuts.
me. They left me alone on Labor Day. Like, they just left me. Like, everyone was gone except Chances. and
You
she's
should have
been
hung
hanging
out
her
with
boyfriend.
I'm
Jonathan.
sorry. Do you want some of the
I
nuts?
did hang out with Jonathan, and it was sort of okay. But
These
it's like,
nuts?
I had to like meet him at like the mess hall. Like, we never worked anything out time-wise, so that we'd be hanging out together for like a really long time. So I was just kind of lonely.
Do you have each other's numbers?
We do.
You should have just called.
I'm
He's
lazy.
always down to chill. Never have I ever
That's
talked
true.
to Jonathan and he'd be
Jonathan's
like,
always
I'm
up to
busy.
anything.
Oh, by the way, talked to Will today, and he's still a tool bag. Like,
What did he say to you this time?
he was like,
Oh, it's like 6 minutes in. Stay tuned for more content.
Okay.
Hannah, you go first on this one.
hey babe, I stopped picking my nose last week.
What was one that's actually been said to me? Oh, I can handle hot sauce, babe. Don't you worry. I drink hot sauce straight out of the bottle. Like, nothing is too hot for me.
I hate that shit.
Hey girl, wanna come down to my dorm? I have some juice boxes and Teletubby on Netflix.
I just recently started wearing big girl panties. Want to see?
That was great.
Hey, I know how to cook. I'm so fantastic at cooking. Like, I can do macaroni and cheese, no problem.
At first I was like, I genuinely hear girls say that. And then you said macaroni and cheese
Well,
and I was
guys
like,
would tell me that, and I'm like, that's not impressive. I can use a microwave effectively. It's just punching in numbers, and I love math, so this isn't hard.
Hey girl, do you mind if I cover your body in alphabet cereal? Yeah, but who even buys alphabet
I feel like
cereal?
there's somebody out there on YouTube
Do
that's
they
like,
even
what?
sell alphabet
That's
cereal?
a kitty thing to do? I thought it was rather adult. You know there's somebody watching this.
I didn't
like,
know alphabet cereal was a thing.
no, there's.
I can spell out the 3 swear words that I know on your chest.
I saw this one on Whose Line Is It Anyway? I think we should break up. I see. Why? Swords of Fit. Hilarious. Not really a pickup line, but.
Imagine if you went up to a girl and you were like, hey girl, wanna break up? Bye. The first time you ever met them in your life.
Such a great
I need to
idea.
do that to some guy. And then maybe he'll like me.
I don't
Probably
think
not.
it works like that, just in my experience of now 2
Shut up, I'm
boyfriends.
desperate.
Then you go outside.
I don't have time.
Go outside.
I don't have time.
Whoa, okay, this would be messed
Go
up.
outside.
You go
I
up
don't have time.
you go up to a group of dudes and you like tap one of them on the shoulder and he turns around and you're like, we're through! This has been
And
too
slap
long!
him.
And then
Slap him.
we're breaking up. and then you leave, and then every dude at the table's like, "What? I thought you were dating Stacy," and then he's like, "Who is that?"
And then Stacy's just right there wondering.
Yeah,
how it's
Stacy
going
should
on.
like drop her food. She should be like walking up to the table.
It's just sad that like all I can think of is Stacy's mom. This guy.
Oh my god, that was the bane of my 10th grade gym class. Which is sad, because there's a lot of things I hated about 10th grade gym.
I didn't have to take gym in 10th grade. I only had to take it through the 9th grade.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Little.
Our school, like, demanded, so it's, like, required by the state of Wisconsin, I guess, that you take 3 years of gym. But my
Yeah,
school made us
everybody's
take
fat
4.
here.
Or no, it's like 2 years of gym or something like that.
Everybody's fat here, so it doesn't matter.
Everyone's fat in Wisconsin, but I think that
No.
it's important because we have blubber to keep us warm when it's cold.
No,
Because when negative 40 degrees, you want some blubber.
if it
or you
weren't
want
for
a penguin.
Mississippi, we would not only be the fattest state in the nation, but the dumbest. It's that bad. Mississippi is the only thing that's better than, or that's worse than us.
Little kid pickup lines. Hey girl,
Back to topic.
want to see me do 10 push-ups and barely sweat?
I can't do 10 push-ups, so that's actually kind of impressive. Like, real push-ups?
Or like,
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't do
Like
any
a
push-ups.
decent
I'm like
push-up.
pathetic.
I can do, like, a lot of half push-ups.
I've learned a cool parenting style that I'll probably use when I get older. I left Hamacon, and there was this one kid, and he was like doing parkour, but like right next to his dad, and his dad was like, "Hey, give me 30," and the kid just like straight up just does 30 push-ups, and I was like, "What? That's how you taught your kid how to like not do stuff? Your kid's just gonna be a badass. You're
Yeah,
gonna
really.
grow up, still do parkour, but like be like super fit."
Damn.
He doesn't need kitty pickup lines. He's got everything else down.
Kitty pickup lines, kitty pickup lines. Oh. Hey girl, I've got the 64 pack of Crayolas with the sharpener in the back. Need I say more?
Need I say more?
Did you know those kids were awesome? You know they were.
I loved those kids. I wanted to be one of those kids, but my parents would always buy me the 24 pack because they were cheapskates.
Oh, my parents bought me like the 10 pack.
Oh wow.
Mine didn't come in 10. It only came in 24, and I feel like they would have gone for the 10. Or maybe the 1. Like, there's just like a 1 crayon.
You get a white crayon because you're white and you don't need anything else.
Hey girl, my dad just gave me the talk, so now I know about erections. Want to give me one?
Oh, no.
How is that a kitty pickup line? That's at least a queen pickup line.
I mean, like,
God.
imagine if somebody here told you that now. That's how I treat all these pickup
Oh,
lines.
Lord.
Like, if a practical adult told you that.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? Name the worst thing that somebody's ever done to try to impress you.
The worst thing anyone's ever done to try and impress
Can
me.
I start with my top 10 because they're all hilarious?
Hold on. I think we passed 5 minutes. Stay tuned for more content. Again?
Name the worst thing that somebody's ever done to try to impress you.
Okay, I feel like you have one.
Guy wrote my name in Elvish script.
You wrote it in Elvish script? Did you write anything
No.
other than your name?
Yeah, he wrote a lot.
Oh.
And he spoke to me in German. So I was like, okay, cool, you know German, whatever.
I don't know, German's kind of like an ugly language.
It's not
It's a passionate language. I don't know.
It's not a romantic language. Like, if he spoke to me in, like, French or Italian, it'd be kind of like, oh, that's sweet. And then, but, like, he spoke to me and he said it, and then I put it into Google Translate, and it said, your belly is nice. And I was like, what?
Mistranslated pickup lines.
Yeah.
Hey girl, your belly is nice.
Yeah. Exactly. But it was supposed to be like, good night, beautiful.
What?
I know. I know.
Ooh.
I dated that guy for a year. It was awful. Don't do that, internet.
Don't do that, internet.
I think the worst thing a guy has done to impress me happened a few weeks ago, and a guy just kept on using internet memes to explain how he felt instead of like just saying how he felt. Because here's the thing, I don't have standards, like, at all. Like, if you try to express your feelings, I'll take that. Because I'm like, you tried. I will give you a participation award. I don't care. But when you just resort to the internet, it's like, you don't try. Like, you couldn't even look up an internet pickup line. Like, there's thousands of them, and some of them are really good, because they're, like, nerdy, and they're kind of funny.
No, some of those are cute, but other ones are, like,
Creepy.
yeah, like,
I know about the creepy ones from my high school.
like, what's the enzyme that rips apart DNA?
I'm gonna
Helicase?
do, like, a helicase,
Are
like,
you
an unzip
DNA?
your genes.
Yes. Are you a DNA helicase? Because I want to unzip your genes. Or because I want you to unzip my genes.
I now want to have some guy try and propose to Susie, and then like have Shia LaBeouf show up. So like Kari's like on his knees like with a ring, and then Susie is like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just a sophomore, and then Shia LaBeouf is like, do it, just do it,
Make his dreams come true.
I feel like Kari would totally plan that if he could.
Kari-
And I'd still say no.
Kari wouldn't do that. Kari would
That's
get
his
like.
favorite meme, though.
He would get Filthy Frank to show up. And Filthy Frank, he would like open the box
Throw
with a
me in the
ring in it.
river. Throw me in the river.
Filthy Frank's tongue will come out like, ah.
It's true, that'd be awful. So yeah, internet memes, these of awkward macho-ness are also just not okay. So like, when you are trying to impress a lady and you're trying to appear masculine, just be yourself. Like, legitly, just be yourself. Don't try to impress me, because just be you and I'll be impressed. Or I won't be.
Because that doesn't happen. Ever.
No,
Nobody's ever genuine.
Susie walks down the aisle,
saying.
and you hear like this soft piano music, like dun 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 dun. And it's like, I eat ass. I eat a lot of ass.
Please
Like
don't
Kari
be
hired
like my
Filthy
uncle
Frank
and
to
start
do
planning
it.
my wedding, please. Oh my god, my uncle. When I started dating my first boyfriend, he's like, you need to have your wedding in Disney World, so I can go to Disney World. And I was like, if you want to plan my wedding, cool, but it's not going to happen for like 30 years.
My
so.
parents almost got their wedding in Disney World.
My parents got their wedding in front of a judge.
No, my parents,
They just were like, we're going to go to the courthouse, we're not going to have a big wedding, we're just going to elope.
To me, that's
And
more
they didn't
cost
tell my
effective.
parents, they didn't tell my grandparents for 3 weeks.
well, like, my
It was
parents,
great.
my parents, were the first ones in each of their families to get married. So, like, everybody and their mother showed up to their wedding. They had 300 people. And, they had a huge, wedding reception. Like, they rented out, like, a warehouse and had a reception in it. And my grandma especially got so plastered. Like my grandpa.
I can't see a grandmother getting drunk. Like,
Oh,
I
honey.
can visualize. That's not
Oh,
what I
honey, my grandma, like, she likes to talk when she's sober.
I
You
see
can
what
imagine
you're
how
doing.
much she's talking whenever. So, like, my grandpa doesn't like to, have a lot of attention brought on him. So she's, like, chatting up everybody, and nobody wants to talk to her. So she's like, he's like, she can just sit at the bar and be quiet. And then so every time anybody would come up to the bar, she'd be like, my husband told me to sit here because apparently I embarrassed him. And then he'd be like, damn it, Jean, just get off. Hilarious. Oh, and my dad, I think at the rehearsal dinner, whenever my grandparents were driving my parents, because, like, I think my grandpa was driving. And he was the only one that hadn't been drinking. My dad, they were driving down the highway going like 65 miles an hour, and my dad just opens the door, vomits, and then gets back up and then falls asleep. And my mom.
That's so romantic. That's what
Oh, yeah.
how I would always envision my wedding night with
Well, they've been
my
together.
new husband just throwing up in
Peter is back.
Oh, fudge.
You brought that.
You guys cool ass speakers. I'm very excited about it.
For a second, I thought you brought a suitcase.
Oh.
Where did you go for the weekend?
It's a genuine speaker.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, with the light thing, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Sherbert got
Sherbert.
his hair changed.
You did get a haircut. Hey, where do I go to get a good haircut around
And
here?
he brought chow mein.
That's what
Have you ever had these before?
No.
Oh, shit.
These are the best ramen noodles that you'll ever have.
It's literally called the best. That's what
It is.
Ichiban means.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Literally, it's #1.
Oh, dude, I played Colby in Mortal Kombat earlier. I only won once, but that's because Colby was like, I don't need to spam it
Why do
because
your ass
spamming
to
is
the
cheap.
camera?
And I'm like, spamming is not cheap. Colby, feel free to spam.
Yeah, no, that's what,
You want
like,
some of these
we've both been playing, like, non-stop, trying to learn
Sure.
combos and stuff to beat each other.
They're quite delicious.
Sweet.
So we're pretty good. We're doing pretty well at it.
Who is your best character?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero? Oh, nice. That's cool, because his favorite is Liu Kang, so it's like fire and ice. Ooh. But yeah, stay tuned for more content.
Yeah.
So, Peter, what have you been up to this weekend?
Bought TV.
Oh, sweet.
Got this. Got some other shit.
Mm.
I'm excited. I'm happy.
Do you want to show it off?
What?
Do you wanna-
No, I talk. I love this shit.
Yeah. So, my friend Ryan, I think, has one of these, and they're pretty chill. It's a full speaker with, like, a light show. Now it's
Am I gonna get a seizure?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Or am I gonna get, as soon as it starts?
Does anyone know how to deal with someone with a seizure? Serious?
What?
Does anyone know how to deal
Yeah,
with
I
someone
do.
with a seizure? Okay. Well, as long as there's a train, you don't count, because if you get a
I'm a
seizure,
lifeguard.
Oh my gosh.
You can't
The
save
camera
yourself
didn't
with
know
a
how to
seizure.
understand it.
Isn't that sick?
We need to have a rave day.
Why do we need to have a race?
You know that, like, the people outside are gonna be able to see, like, that you're really
It's so sick.
Everybody else is, it's too dark to see people, but I can see the effect perfectly.
Really? I'm so white. I would have thought that like I would have shown up. Like,
Oh yeah, Susie, you talked about, like, your paleness, but you do not appear.
well, I have a tan
Yeah.
right now.
No, so I got sunburned. but
I really do. I have a serious tan right now.
I cleaned this weekend, and yeah, I buffed a lot.
Okay, I turned up the brightness on the screen.
I went to
I
Dragon
the
Con
fly
this
shopping with
weekend.
the buff.
I know. I was really jealous.
I know. I'm so happy.
Yeah, Dragon Con was pretty chill.
You went too?
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Yeah, basically, well, they just left me.
Why didn't you
They
guys
just
hang
told
out
me
together
what-
then? You and Peter. Well,
What?
that makes
Peter's
sense.
so weird.
Going down for it. It's going down for it.
And yes, I am still gonna read my psychology.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, see what it looks like from, like, turn it up again. I want to see if I can hear it outside.
I hear it.
Bugatti for real, I'm cold, bro. The autobiography.
Can you hear it? Yeah.
You hear this thing that you always love us.
Those people upstairs, like I'm thinking about calling the fourth
Dude,
floor.
you know how mad I got when we were doing the test? We were all taking, like, calculus
And they're, like,
tests.
running
and
up
they're,
and down
they're
the-
like,
I know! Oh my god!
someone's at the door?
Probably Noah.
They must be a ghost.
I still got some knock on the door.
No, we have a ghost here. We do.
Oh,
We have a ghost in our room.
hey dude.
Even I think I'll visit.
Yeah, we do. But like things fall out of the cabinets all the time, doors shut unexpectedly, noises.
Really? I haven't noticed.
Yeah, I think it
I actually
only
go outside.
I think it only haunts me because I don't really believe in ghosts.
Oh, is there a way for us to cut that on too?
What?
Yeah, you gotta turn on the
That's
lights.
too bright.
I mean, I don't know. I want to
Turn
see
on,
them.
go ahead, turn on.
Yeah, I want to
You
see them
gotta turn
together.
on all the lights.
You gotta turn on all the lights?
Yeah.
Aw.
Real wire.
That's gay.
It's
Go, turn
connected
on.
to the
This light will still go on. Turn 'em on.
Oh, turn them on? Will I still be able to see the stuff?
Yeah, you should be
You'll
able
be able to see us too.
Oh, dude. That is pretty sharp. It's not the same, though. It makes it look like it's on fire. The way that it streams. That's chill. But yeah, I guess we're about to party. So stay tuned for more content. Peter, give us like a weird transition thing.
Doing this.
Why are you pretending to be a turkey?
Speaker actually connects to Bluetooth,
Is it really?
and apparently my laptop can like send
But
audio
they don't
over.
have dentists there?
This is
No,
pretty
of course
chill.
not.
Well, I figured they have like all kinds of medical care there.
They have like basic checkups. Did you not pay attention to orientation at all?
I did, but there was a lot of
I didn't know that.
I have 2 cavities that they need to be filled.
Okay, shit.
Huh?
What?
I have 2 cavities that need to be filled.
Why?
Because I have cavities.
Why didn't you fill them before you left?
I do brush my teeth. I have really deep pits in my teeth. So like no matter how hard I brush and how often, I will get cavities.
Oh, word?
It's called a water pick.
Yeah, well I'm broke. So
Water pick, $30 per $860.
my insurance pays for dental care.
But you can't.
I have
Jesus Christ.
I'm serious.
You have fucked up people.
I have great teeth.
I know.
I do. No. My insurance pays for dental care. I get dental care all the time. I have beautiful teeth.
What'd you bring back with you?
Like, I was like taking in the theater, but they're just arguing about the rest of the car.
Good.
And seasons 1 through 3 of House.
Who's that?
Several movies. And I brought food.
You're like.
I brought William Betting. And this t-shirt.
We should totally throw a party.
The Game of Thrones Harry Potter crossover t-shirt is amazing.
Wait, you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, shit. What?
I'm wearing a Wicked t-shirt.
You're wearing a
No shit, really?
Yeah, legit. Never apologize for talent. And then Sam from Sports Floor, she has a Wicked t-shirt too. That's the Defying Gravity on it. If you realize
Oh,
it's
I have a
What do you think of the music?
What?
What do you think of the music?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm speaking this.
I have a Defy Gravity t-shirt, but I got it in. Actually, I have 2 t-shirts. I have one with the logo on it, and one that says Defy Gravity. I got one at the Fox Theater in St. Louis and one in New York City on Broadway.
I would love to visit New York City, but my parents would be so wigged out.
It's pretty amazing.
But yeah. Do you mind if I call up Jeffrey?
Who's Jeffrey?
Oh, remember? Wait, have you not met Jeffrey?
I feel like I've met Jeffrey. I just don't remember.
Okay, he lives up with Kate. He's like one of Kate's roommates.
Oh.
Wait, I think Marcy and Hannah were here, but not you, other Hannah. So I don't think you know Jeffrey.
I wasn't here.
Wait, did we play Munchkin with him?
Yes. Okay,
Which
then
one
you do
was
know
he?
Jeffrey. Jeffrey wears glasses. He's not Jonathan. He's the other white guy with glasses and black hair. But he's not
Is
Jonathan.
he bigger?
No.
Like taller?
Oh, taller, yes.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna call up
I'm gonna
Jeffrey.
get here.
I know.
See if we can hang
I'm
out.
gonna
So
have to
stay
eat.
tuned for more content.
I'm gonna die. That and, other things. It wasn't that bad, but it was like... I
Oh,
felt
you're
weird.
wearing black too. It's
I
gonna
am.
be like really hard for you to appear.
She doesn't like his little white head's like going in the middle of nowhere.
I know, right? It's like my... No, it's like my white head and my arms are floating. It's so white.
I feel like if I zip up my jacket, I'll probably appear more. Because I have like my white
Just
jacket
your-
and like nothing.
Just your chest and arms. That's all you're gonna see. It's the opposite of you. That's funny.
Oh yeah, that is kind of.
No, have you seen the video of this really like dark skinned black guy in a really dark room, and he closes his eyes and his mouth, and then he opens his mouth and his eyes and he smiles and he goes hey hey hey, and like all you can see are his teeth and these eyes and it looks like the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland, but black. It's hilarious. It's so funny. He's like it's hilarious. I gotta show you this.
Dude, you know what would be really stupid? If we surprised Kari and like Susie was waiting at the door, and then on your like music thing you played I Eat Ass. And they like did like a slow dance to I Eat Ass. That's the kind of thing Kari would want to do.
What?
Just coming out.
No. No. Ever.
Bailando. Bailando inglés. Está bien,
Yo te miro y se me corta la respiración. Cuando tú me miras se me sale el corazón. Y en un silencio tu mirada dice 1000 palabras.
Go ahead. Laugh like you did before. Here's some funny. You missed it. Here, I want to take a video of you laughing.
What?
You were like really cracking up over there.
I know.
Yeah, dancing is pretty basic.
Shit, fuck. fucked up.
This is the extent of what you just did for me.
Like, oh
I'm
yeah, 1
playing-
second in. I am a bird.
I'm ice skating. I'm ice skating. I can do the finger dance.
The finger dance?
You guys can do this, right?
Oh,
What is it?
everybody's
The
heard.
game stuff.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, this is no, I don't know that.
You have to know the dance.
I know it, but I can't.
I've seen it, but I don't know how to
I can't do it.
What?
Do you know what it is?
I have 3 left feet.
What?
I have 3 left feet.
Alright, we'll YouTube this so everybody can watch it.
I can Cupid shuffle. That's it.
That's like saying, I know how to bake a cake, but only with the cookbook.
I know. It's that. Actually, no. I can moonwalk.
Oh, you can moonwalk?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
can
say moonwalk right now.
The one that
moonwalk, get all.
if that one was like over here,
There's definitely this
then you
is
can
what you're
totally
doing.
see.
The shot needs to be on this wall. That'd be like the only way you got this far.
You just turned on.
Oh.
Yeah, you just yeah, you can actually see people over here.
Really?
Yeah, because it's next to the light thing. So Peter, do you know how to do this?
What, game stuff?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Wait, hold on.
What?
So you're in the shot.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, see, it's back over there. Not for real, though.
There's a picture video of this.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So fun.
Noah's gonna come in and be like, y'all shut the fuck up.
Nah, Noah would love this. He'd be like, whoa!
That's true. Noah would probably be like, oh, can I join?
Earlier, we heard like this loud screaming, so we ran down to this room on the 3rd floor, and it was like, football! And Noah was like, what?
There's so many women that come out of that room.
Out of Noah, Sherbert, Colby, and whoever the
Yes.
heck else lives there.
And they're never the same.
They're never the same women.
No, they're not.
One of those. Sing a song.
Isn't this some great content, guys? Boop.
If you do classical music, I can, I think I can waltz. Actually.
Fuck, waltzing isn't hard.
Kind of.
Well, stay tuned for more content.
If you're a musician and you can count to 3, you can waltz.
There you go.
Do you mean
Practical
like dry
sex.
humping?
We made out here.
Dry
We made out
humping
here,
is now
we
called
made out
practical
here.
sex?
That's like it.
Then I
Have
have.
you not?
Then I have practical sex a lot.
Yeah.
Have I not what?
Okay, when you make each other horny.
Okay, I do that just by looking
That's
at you.
foreplay. That's
Ah.
not practical sex.
I just give that look, you know. You know that look.
Oh man, you're missing Kari's horny look.
They call me
Okay, whenever you do that, my vagina just.
That's horny. That means you want
No,
it.
it's not.
This is the defense mechanism, like tickling.
That's what a
That's
rapist
tickling.
would say.
That's what a rapist
That's
would
what
say.
you
That's
call
why
it.
you just keep going. When I tell you to stop, you just give it a little bit more.
I feel like the sugar's coming out. And
Oh,
like,
they have no contact for the noodles. I forgot to mention this shit.
they're trying new noodles. They're supposed to be the best.
Yeah,
Contact.
they're called. Yeah, there we go. They're called the best noodles.
What are you on?
I haven't
What's
had-
best noodle?
I haven't really got a chance to taste the broth, but I like the seasoning.
Occasionally I wonder if I'm a woman.
You're not.
Why?
Because I'm
You're
very
a
like,
snowflake. You're a purple penguin.
You mean like a traditional woman or like a woman as in gender?
no,
What's
gender,
the
I
woman?
know what the fuck I have.
Ooh.
I've got 2 big boobs and a vagina.
Are you wondering if you identify as a woman?
No, I wonder if like, there are occasions, you know how guys will just randomly scratch their balls? And some girls are like, we can't adjust our boobs.
It has nothing
And-
to do with
Fuck
peeing.
yeah, we can.
And they do, and they take every opportunity to let you know that they're peeing, or they want to pee, or they have the desire to pee.
What, women?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I mean, like.
Oh, yeah.
Cause we'll
What just happened,
tell you-
Kari? Get in the shot.
What?
We'll tell you that we have to pee
What happened?
within like 3 hours
What
of us having
happened?
to
Yeah, I thought you
actually
reacted to something.
Yeah.
Or were you just
No,
mocking
no.
women peeing?
No. We're like sitting in class like, I gotta pee. No, you have to use the restroom.
No, I've got to pee is our, we've
What's
got
the
to use the
difference?
restroom.
I mean, like, we don't need to know your business is the only difference.
Really? I almost said the N-word. Like she's using the restroom to just like be there. I am using this room.
It's like me getting up out of class and be like, I need to take a shit.
People
And
do
I go,
that.
No, men
yeah,
do that.
it's rude.
Men do that.
It's really bad. It's really uncouth. And
But
I
we don't say something like that.
But men do
we
that.
can literally do whatever we want in the bathroom. But
say-
saying
you
I've
say
got to
pee.
pee is meaning I'm going to the bathroom and
But
not
you
having
put
to say,
you put
I
you
have to go
peeing
to
in my
the restroom.
mind. That's the problem I have. You don't say going to the restroom can literally be going to the restroom and going,
What?
well, I'm done here. And they're just walking back out.
What? What the fuck do you think women do in the restroom?
This I don't know how to describe this taste. I
Oh,
really
you think
don't.
I'm joking? I know people.
So do I. We went to Sparkman. That's some shit all on its own.
I don't know.
We
how to
would find
describe
weave in the hallways.
Oh, that
like,
broth.
randomly.
The
Yeah.
broth is actually good.
it. How do you describe it though?
It's savory.
Is
It's
it
actually it's actual like soy sauce and seaweed. It's legit.
Sorry.
Do you think there's garlic in it?
Oh.
No, that's completely Western.
Well, no, cause like, okay, so guys will like adjust their
It's mostly
penises
salt
and
and
whatnot.
MSG. That's
You know
what
what
you're
I'm saying?
tasting.
Yeah.
Like they'll just be sitting in class.
That's
But if
we're
if
talking
a
about.
girl, no, hold
That's
on.
pretty alright.
No,
And you don't have to.
becomes
You can
objective.
adjust more than your boobs.
Would you ever
No,
buy this from a
I
shop?
know.
Yeah.
But think
Okay.
about it.
I'd buy
It
this.
becomes more objective.
I'd eat Kari's
because
ramen if
men
you bought
see
it.
us
So yeah.
as
I'd say it's a
sex
rental,
Yeah.
and by
So when,
rental
like,
I
we
mean
adjust
bumming
our
off of a
boobs, they're
friend.
like, oh.
Kari
Well,
says
that's
That's
me.
like
that's something you
pinching
can
your nipple.
actually buy. So Kari says buy, I say mooch.
As
Those
a
are-
guy, it's not
those are our
sexual at all
ratings.
when you guys adjust your boobs. It's actually kind of just very uncomfortable to watch.
Now you know how we
Why?
feel about you moving your penis.
Why?
around.
Exactly.
Why
I don't like any
Why
of
does
it.
this bother you?
I don't know. I don't know. Give me, adjust yourself. Let me. Like,
Touch your penis, Nick. He wants to see it.
no, we need to like bump wieners.
Ew.
And like test our masculinity.
No, you are not recreating the D Club
The
in here.
D Club.
Susan,
You know about a D Club?
your boyfriend is
You know about-
sword
you guys
fighting.
are the ones who told me about the D Club.
Have
We
you never
already told
seen?
you.
Have you never
You
seen the
said
D
you would
Club
wash
video?
dishes, and I appreciate that highly.
Yeah.
Have you never seen the D Club video?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not washing dishes.
I'm gonna watch.
Kari says he's gonna watch
I
it.
ain't leaving until I wash it. I just want this.
Kari never leaves. He's like, hey, I promised you
I
that I'm
promised
not
you.
leaving without washing these dishes.
Like a whole day elapses.
Dude, Ansel has still not thrown away those boxes. Ansel got boxes from Amazon and placed them in our bathroom, and he's like, I'll throw it away tomorrow. I just left for like a 3-day Labor Day weekend, and it's been like 3 weeks, and it's still not gone. I can't believe this. Hold up, I'm gonna rant. Stay tuned for more content.
I was talking about the one on Vine where he's like pronouncing things in an Asian accent, and he goes, "Washing machine to do, Ferrero Rocher to do."
Do you want to eat these
Washing
together?
machine to do.
I like how Kari's like, yes, of course, dang, that's
Mega
what I wanted."
Slinka.
You know,
What if I died? What if I ate this and was
Again,
like, too spicy?
women were taught differently than
New
men.
spicy.
Yeah.
Truly, women were taught differently than men.
Of course, it's like this
We
traditional
were
thing.
told that we like can't. I mean, they kind of gave up on like the booty shorts thing.
That's true.
Women were told that they couldn't like touch themselves in public or whatever, but not in like a don't finger yourself in the classroom. More of
I
Oh.
was told the same thing.
Oh!
It's just there
No
are some
one ever had
scumbags.
to tell me not to jack off in class. My dad was never like, hey, that's not alright. I know, because that's like not a thing
Gotta
that you
cut
should
that out.
do.
there
Gotta
was
cut that
one
out.
guy who would never mind.
Oh, there's multiple guys who did that. I don't know
No,
why.
in our class that he just scared the shit out of me.
Matthew Robertson. What's his name?
Stop just like name
I'm
dropping.
name dropping. Okay.
Who?
He goes here. You know he's.
I
here.
know he goes
What,
here.
who?
I saw him and I was like,
Wait.
No,
What?
stop.
Should I be concerned?
No,
Yes.
you shouldn't be. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He would
True.
get.
Matthew would
touch
show.
himself in class and then go to the bathroom for like an hour or two, and you'd be like, what the fuck is actually happening? And then like you would know, and then he would pick his nose in front of you and then like inspect it and then eat it. Or he'll do the same with his
He'll pick up something off his shoe and eat it.
Don't remind me.
He showed me things like memes on his phone. I was going through. I'm like, ugh, these are crazy memes. And then I like go through and he's got like Pokemon hentai. I'm like, why do you have this on the same folder that you have all your memes?
No comment.
Like, sure, you can have like dolphin vaginas if that's your thing, but like, God, you could like put that in your dolphin vagina folder.
Pikachu!
No.
Sorry! That got me.
That's hilarious.
That's all I thought of. Oh God, this is why I don't think I'm a woman. I have the mind of a man.
No, you don't.
You
just
have the mind of a normal
You have a
human
mind
being.
of a stereotypical man. A man that does not actually exist.
A man that does not exist. What?
For the sole purpose of being a man.
Well, no, because I get along a lot more with men.
See,
than
I
I
can't
do
tell
with
how
women.
you're addicted to
That's
these.
different than being a man.
You must really like cinnamon.
Huh?
You must really like cinnamon.
Oh yeah, I'm addicted. I actually can't like stop eating these things. I'll finish this bug.
I really hate those.
Explain that.
I really like Mike and
Sorry.
Ike's, and Mike and
Oh,
Ike's
I
are
like Mike
the
and
reverse.
Ike's, and I love the Skittles.
Now,
Skittles are-
I've learned that I like Mike
But
and
they make
Ike's.
my stomach hurt.
I like Mike and Ike's more than Skittles.
I don't like
No.
either.
What
I
do you
love,
like? Chocolate?
No, I actually am not very big into candy.
oh
I know that's
I'm
weird.
so
Like, I mean, I could go for like a Reese's cup. That would be my favorite.
Oh.
But past that, I'm just like, eh.
We need to go over
I like Kit
things
Kat.
that we want to do this week. You like Kit Kats? I'm gonna Kit Kat first.
Understand.
I can only, like, literally, I can't have candy that often. I don't know why. Oh, also, I can't have, like, any dark chocolate because they give me migraines. I don't know why. That randomly happened after I got my first
Well, that
one.
rolls off like 50% of the population.
We need to do.
If it's chocolate mixed with something, okay, that's wrong.
I see where you're coming from, Car.
If the chocolate's mixed with something, sure, they don't give me migraines.
That's racist.
I'm not racist. She's exploring multi-cultures in one individual, thank you.
Check out my desktop. You got into anime, movie icons. I got these shortcuts.
That's pretty
And it gets a let me play some music.
I love how you're like showing off your desktop, but like no one can see it.
Yeah. It's actually pretty simple. I might do some.
It says
things.
draw and label the parts of a
Wait,
flame,
wait,
but
wait,
how
wait,
am I
wait.
supposed to know where the fuck to get this?
Anybody know that? Do you not know? No, I'm not going off the Breakfast Club, I'm going off Black Power.
Oh.
Oh. Roll around, soldier.
I would have expected the Breakfast Club.
Go, Spiderweb.
Oh, by the way, I have Goodwill Hunting, and I brought it. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I saw
Mutant
what
pack
you brought.
powers activate. Check this out,
Wait.
Gary.
Okay.
Shit.
You ready? Ready?
Mhm.
Do you like jazz?
So that was from
Do you like jazz?
That was terrible. That was a terrible impression.
Okay. Hey Hannah, let me blow you a balloon.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
My favorite movie?
Really, I typed in average to
camera.
Google, and the
We already
first
know
one
that you
is
can
penis
move your
length.
arm up.
Okay, where is it?
I typed in the word average to Google, and the first suggestion is penis length.
Oh shit, I didn't know this.
Average
I
penis
can't
length.
turn it off now.
3.5.
Man, that's the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know. My favorite.
3.5
Good
inches
job.
flaccid, 5.1 inches erect.
I think you're number one.
Congratulations. Can the camera even tell that it's not a thumb?
Oh, what's the average penis size? You know it's an actual question though. Like, what is the average? But then again, what's the average boob
I thought
size?
it was like 5 inches. It's 36 feet, it's the average bra size.
That's bullshit. I know way too many A cups.
Well, they take an average of like
Everything.
the
Averages
numbers
are
and the
weird.
letters.
I know, but still. I
So
know.
they do an average of like the population per size instead of averaging literally
Well, you
33
can't do that
deep.
though. You can't do that because all bras are made differently. Like I can't shop at Victoria's Secret
Well,
anymore
when they do it by
because
like
their triple Ds
Are not
are
triple
like
Ds.
C's.
yeah, do it by
Because
like
they
the
add so much.
They should do it by
You can do
actual
what-
measurements,
yeah,
right?
you actually do it.
It shouldn't be
No,
like.
they kind of.
It's hard to survey that, isn't it?
Yeah. Because
well,
each person measures differently.
Oh, I think it's like 6 minutes in. Okay, stay tuned for more content.
how the fuck am I supposed to do this for them?
You ready to do two-person votes?
So,
That's why it starts. The
Are you ready to do
highest stars are the
two-person
ones that
votes?
are blue.
2-person votes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red and yellow.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
cool things that we should do, like during the week.
And then we both vote on whether or not we want to do it or not.
I think
Oh, okay.
I think we should go to someone's room. I don't care who. I would literally pay money to rent a helium tank, fill up as much balloons as possible, and shove it into one room, and then let's see what happens. Like I would do.
Do we get them
do
to
it this
volunteer?
room. No, I'd do it to this room.
Oh, they're true.
Like, have you ever? There's
I want to do the
actually-
ball pit thing.
There's
for some
actually a
reason.
thing though, where it's like you can go pay and walk in around
flip?
in like a
Yeah, it does like
balloon
little
room.
flame things. Flame particles.
I don't know. I want to do the ball pit thing.
Just, but how would you do that without? Well, no, you can do it.
Yeah, you can take the balls up the elevator like in bags and then like let the bags loose.
No, but you'd have to have like a kitty door or something over the in front of the actual door so you can actually close it.
Oh, something to prevent the balls from blocking the door. What will we use?
Like kitty door, like a kitty gate.
Oh, we'd have to also get that. Where do you buy
I got
balls
one.
for a ball pit?
Where do you buy balls? Call Jesus.
Call Jesus. Hey, what's up, Jesus? Yo, we want to fill up a zone with some balls.
What's good?
Excuse me, what did you just say in my court?
What's really good? Oh yeah. So we know that we want to fill a room with something.
Not with people, that's disgusting.
Fun fact, if you go on Google, type in video games backwards, you will find a service for kidnapping where you can get personalized kidnappings. Don't you want to get personalized kidnapping?
Sure.
I've actually thought of like multiple instances where I'd actually want to like have a personalized kidnapping. It's like, yeah, I'll go to like your mom's family reunion or whatever, that's fine. So you head down there, and as soon as you arrive, like they take you, and it's like, oh no, don't worry, I'll be fine, I'll break out, don't call the police. And then it's like they take you away, and then they'll take you wherever. Like you request like how they get you and where you go. So I'd be like, whoa, you know, that could be my vacation. I'd be like, yeah, I want to work overtime, boss. And like, as my boss is shaking my hand, they like take me and like put me in a bag. I'm like, ah!
I feel like that would go terribly wrong.
Like there'd be like a manhunt or something. I mean, like,
I really need you to work those hours, son.
I think it would be boss if like you had them kidnap you, and then when they took the bag off your head, you were like in an airplane and like with a parachute, and they just like hit you out of the airplane, and then you gotta like launch the parachute. I'd be like, woo, Friday! This is an awesome Friday.
You know that would be real shit though. All of a sudden everybody starts keeping the pants. The pants, wherever it could be.
And I like it that you can set it up where you have everything planned except for when it happens, and they know like what your daily routine is, so at any point they could come in and get you. And they said in most cases people don't call the police because there are camera people. They film all their kidnappings, and people think it's just a movie. But that's really scary, because if you were an actual kidnapper, you just had a camera, it's like, oh, it's a movie.
I feel like I would have to be that person to like hand out leaflets to everybody that's in class. We're not taking them. Here you go. Here you go. Here's a leaflet. Call us if you want us.
Wait, say something else, Hannah. Oh, they can't hear you. I just realized that. You're missing
Talking
some.
to yourself?
Yeah. I feel like you guys are missing some good back and forth content. You can get a designer kidnapping to help you face your fears. That's what a lot of people do. And just like if you're afraid of spiders, they'll randomly kidnap you one day, and then you'll suddenly be in like a room of spiders.
Bullshit.
They only heard part of what you said. I think they heard the bull, but they didn't hear the S word. But yeah, you can do things like you're afraid of heights, and then you get kidnapped, and then you're suddenly like at the Grand Canyon. I mean, to me, it's kind of cool. There has to be like really good ways you could use it. What if that was how you got to prom?
Oh my god, that'd be pretty sick.
That would be pretty sick. It's like they get you, and then it's like you're dropped off, and they pull the bags off your head, and everybody's like, "Yay!" Surprise birthday party.
They have a problem here.
Oh, Kari took Hannah's chair. Hannah's tea.
This bitch.
And you left us hot tamales on the table.
Yeah, can you hand me those?
Hey Hannah, can you give Kari his hot
Oh,
tamales?
like, can I, like, totally, like,
I will
get some?
totally give him hot tamales. Just let me. Wait. No, I won't do that. Here.
Kari's face was like.
Maybe I might. No.
What?
I'm still taking your seat.
Oh yeah, things that we should totally do.
Also, look at my hair.
Your hair is different. Her face was like Kari's face when Hannah had the hot tamales.
Why do I hang out with these people? I don't know.
Oh, check this out! I got a new superpower. Hold on, I think I have like. Hold up, did I? Oh wait, this is just these.
You know, I can flip people off in many different languages. My favorite. That's Italian. Motherfucker.
Why is planning shots suddenly hard? Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, vote on which jacket you prefer. The really old school one or the Batman one.
It makes him have an ass though. I don't know how I feel about that.
I have no idea what you just said.
That one makes you have an ass.
What do you mean it makes me have an ass?
The other one covers up your butt. This one highlights it.
It highlights my butt.
Hannah, help me with this. Stand up.
Okay.
Okay, turn around. Well,
Okay.
turn sideways. It looks like he now
Oh.
has an ass.
Yeah, because your jacket is hanging off your butt.
Yeah, but your other one, like, hung past your butt. So they couldn't tell you had an ass. Now they know.
Is that it? Is that the thing? Oh no, that's not the full thing. I thought that was the full. Stay tuned for more content.
They're literally balloons.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, Kari.
There's reverse gastric bypass.
Let's speed round as many ideas for things for us to do this week.
You could fuck.
We could go to the improv club.
There's an improv club?
Yeah. It's on
Cool.
Tuesdays.
Cool. Cool. Tomorrow?
Yeah.
So-
See, that's what I was getting at. They're in Morden Hall. I forget what time they are, but I can text Matthew, and Matthew will, like, give me the hookup on times. We should totally do improv club. Let's see. What else should we do? Do you play Vanguard?
Vanguard.
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 Vanguard. Vanguard
2015.
Vanguard. Represent. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play Vanguard?
No.
We should hit up the Deep Comics and Games.
Okay.
Hannah would have to drive us. Hannah would also have to be down with doing that.
I haven't been to the deep in a long time.
Yeah, they have a gaming room that's upstairs now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. We should definitely hit that up. We should hit up Purple Rain Spiritual Shop. It's
What?
in town. I've never been there.
What?
I want to hit it
That's
up.
literally Prince, isn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure it isn't. It's a spiritual shop. So it's like you buy spiritual and healing and magical items kind of thing.
Okay.
But we should hit that up. We should hit up the mall. There's a store where you can use the different types of massage chairs for free. Even though there's a section in the mall where you can pay to use massage chairs, if you go in that store, it's free.
But we have massage chairs here for free.
Yeah, but you gotta like
Right,
schedule a
right.
time, you gotta go to the counseling thing.
Yeah.
And plus you don't get all the different kinds. These will massage your feet, legs, back.
Oh,
It
God.
really gets you. There's a
What is
shiatsu
it?
mode.
Shiatsu.
A shiatsu
Yeah.
mode.
Jesus.
And they have Earthbound too. And at Earthbound you can buy like magic talismans and stuff like that. That's where I got this one.
Wow.
It's pretty chill.
Longer though, right?
Let's see. What else should we do this week? We should write a comic book.
Comic book?
Yeah, we should write a comic
This is
book.
a lot of stuff for 1 week.
We
In
should,
college,
yeah.
during test week,
We should do a comedy skit.
comedy skit.
Yeah, we should write a comedy skit.
I thought comedy was mostly improv.
Yeah.
We should do an improv comedy skit.
Okay, sounds like fun.
Okay, let's see. We should. Ooh, see who can eat the most Oreos.
No.
I can eat the most Oreos. It's already-
Hey, hey.
I don't fold underwear.
Hey, I'll fold them.
I actually do fold my underwear
Why would you fold underwear?
to make it look nice in your drawer.
I
That's
don't
the
put it
only.
in my
I have to iron my jeans out.
Hannah's like, yes, yes.
I hate that shit.
Do you know Kanye West is running for president for 2020?
You want to know why? Because a person in the audience yelled Kanye for president.
He just heard the idea and was like, that rolls off the tongue.
I mean,
I'll do it.
he was receiving an award anyway, so he was talking.
He's such an
Sure.
idiot. Like, I can't stand him so much. Like,
My mom hates him either way.
I thought you were done eating though, I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. Donald Trump is running for president. Why not Kanye West? I want
That's
every
what Miley Cyrus said. I was gonna vote for.
they're both awful.
dude.
Well,
They're
okay.
both the worst
No.
people on the universe.
All
No,
the
they're not.
celebrities.
No,
should
they're
run
not.
for
It's
president.
Pretty awful.
No. No, because you can go to
I
Africa
can think of
and
3
pick
people
that guy
off the top
out
of my
who.
head that are like
who-
a billion times worse than them.
I know I'm like using a hyperbole, right?
I know. But I'm like, what I'm saying is
He's
like,
still
there are a
living
lot of
there.
people who could run for
Oh, is he
president.
still alive?
Who?
The guy who lived in,
What, Coney
Africa.
2012?
Is Coney real?
yeah.
I couldn't tell.
He kills the parents of kids and then uses the kids to make an army.
Child soldiers. I know child soldiers are real.
Is he still alive though?
He probably is.
I thought he was.
Invisible
he
children.
Is, he is still alive because he's hiding in Africa.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not going to be able to run for president anyways, right?
No, he's not. But he's not one of the worst people I know in the entire world.
Who's the worst?
I mean, I like.
How would
I
you
like
feel if
Donald
Justin
Trump.
Timberlake ran for president?
I don't know his values. I really don't. Sorry.
He's an awful person.
Who? But he's
Justin
hot.
Timberlake?
Oh, no, sorry, no.
See, Donald Trump, I don't like the fact that he is very
Racist.
sexist.
Sexist.
He's literally
Great
everything.
person.
I love the fact that he says whatever on the fuck on his
No,
mind.
I do like that. I like that.
I wish more politicians were like that.
Yeah.
I would vote for him.
Stay tuned for more content. America must stay united. I like my America like I like my Cheetos. Crunchy? I like it a crunchy. It must stay a crunchy. Corey just in the back like, ah.
I accidentally said it. Okay. Now it's like a full.
I like my women like I like my Africa. Underdeveloped.
I'm not sure if you heard that, but Kari said that he liked his women like
It
he
was
liked his
bad.
Africa underdeveloped. But he said it in a weird voice, which I think added to it. Hannah's still reacting.
He's still so shocked.
Well, because now I'm just thinking about like child porn.
Why you think
No,
about
I'm
this?
thinking of
Because you're-
underdeveloped as in mentally retarded underdeveloped.
She got worse.
Vote in the comments which you think is worse. Child pornography or the other. Wow, the fact that I wouldn't say the other one.
Mentally challenged.
Well, I feel like if you're really mentally messed up, you might not remember it. I don't know. Like if you're,
You
or you
might-
might not even
They
get
may
it.
they may interpret it
But
differently.
they would.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if you're a kid, you're stuck with that shit like forever, and you know exactly
Right.
what happened.
So were they. Depending.
That's true.
Depending on if like you're choosing like autism, Down
Once you could
syndrome.
block
But
it.
like,
You-
would
you
mentally
could
retarded
try.
like fall under like coma patients? Like they would not know at
Oh
all.
God,
Oh,
what
like-
are we
like
talking
in Kill
about?
Bill.
What if
No,
you
like in
woke up
Kill
from
Bill.
a coma because you had a
Kill Bill?
baby?
No, I haven't seen Kill Bill yet.
Okay, well in Kill
you
Bill, she
have
gets
it.
put in a coma, and like this her nurse is like getting paid by men to have sex with her while she's in a coma, and like when she wakes up, she doesn't like. Okay, they haven't realized that she's awake, but the nurse like throws this guy a tube of Vaseline. It's like you might have to wet this one up.
Coma prostitutes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I mean,
Imagine you were a
that's
pimp, but you were like a doctor, and you're like, yeah, I got these coma patients already. You know what I got? You got Stacy.
We got the blonde, the brunette, the redhead, and the girl we don't know.
She's a Jane Doe.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Literally
But
the
would
worst.
you
This
call
is
that?
literally worse than
I
Flippy
wouldn't
Frank.
think that you would call that mentally challenged, though.
I mean, she's still like
Technically doesn't
mentally
fall under-
able, just not right now.
But yeah, because she doesn't
Like how Kari was like, what?
Well, no, but at the same time, that's
You
like
can't give consent. It's
I
the
know.
same as
It is messed
it's
up.
the same as being drunk.
yeah.
But we're saying
it's
it's-
worse than being
But what
drunk.
It is
It's
worse,
not the
but
same
it's
as being
like-
mentally
she does not
disabled.
have
though.
a mental disorder.
That's
Yeah,
a mental
that's true.
disability. It's
I
a
mean-
It's a
mental-
disability, but we were
Yeah.
talking mental disorder.
Yeah,
It's not a-
it's not
it's
something
not a-
you live with. You know what I mean? Well, I mean you do.
But
But it's like
I'm saying they're going
you-
to spend the time, you know,
Yeah, it's,
as if
it's
they
a
were.
time period that
Yeah.
you are. Well, I.
But
I
it's
kind of-
almost no different.
Do you think it's morally right
There's
to
almost
get
no
in a
difference.
relationship or to have sex with someone who you know has frequent amnesia?
No.
That's
I guess
mental
so.
disorder for me.
It depends.
Well,
It
like
depends
if you
on the.
no, if you've seen 50 First Dates.
Yes, that was the.
Yeah, but isn't that
like,
weird though?
No, like he makes a videotape for her every
Well,
day.
he just doesn't like all of a sudden just like, hey baby, you wanna?
Yeah.
Tonight.
Like he, like in the end,
He
the
actually
movie is
like
actually
falls
really
in love
sweet.
with her,
I mean-
and then she forget. You know how painful that shit would be. I'd fall in love with someone and then they forget who I am, so I have to fall in love with them again, and I just keep doing this until we're like married, had kids, and then he's still like, I don't know who you are, and I'm like, here's a tape. It's our life on this tape.
Where were you yesterday? Gee, Bill, I don't know.
I can't remember.
What, me?
Huh? I said,
He was doing
You're like, where were you yesterday?
Weird
I'm
joke.
like, why do you want to know?
what's it to you?
Exactly.
Wait, so which do you prefer, this one or the Batman one?
I was giving my audience the opinion that they needed because they have not seen your ass. I don't know, you should leave it to the comments.
Yeah. Post in the comments below which jacket you think is cooler.
Ass or no ass?
Or which pair of shades is cooler.
Not.
Technically, the one on top is more hip and happening.
Really? Okay.
Happening. You sound like my mom.
Corral.
But really, look at them. They're
Hip.
basically
Corral.
basic white girl.
What?
The shades. They're basic white girl.
I can't really see them. I don't have my glasses.
They're the ones that do like
Oh, the water bugs. Like the. You've never seen Alex James? What are those? You've never seen.
where they do this straight and then they curve.
Okay.
It's like a U with a line over top of it. That's what I call them.
Gotcha.
Ray-Ban? Is that what they're called?
I have no idea.
I do think that is what they're called, because my dad was like, do you have Ray-Bans? And I'm like, these are the UAH sunglasses, I don't really know what you're talking about.
No, they're not Ray-Bans. Let you know that they're not Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans are like
They're not
that,
gonna
but for sunglasses.
Anywhere we go.
I have to go clean. God damn it.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Hannah
You don't
has
have
stuff
do
to do.
anything.
Do I want to sleep in a place?
Kari, do you want me to teach you how to rap?
Rap.
Rap.
You can't just teach somebody how to rap. They have
Really?
to do it with their soul.
Check this out. Here are the things you need to know to be able to rap. Number one, flow is important. If the beat's like,
then you need to kind of like move with that. You can't rap the same way to everything. Like if you're
You can.
no, you can't.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm
There
about
once
to I'm
was
about
a
to
man
prove.
from Peru who woke up
Who
eating-
dreamed he was eating his shoe. He woke with a fright in the middle of the night to find that his dream had come true.
So you can't say that.
Oh, wow!
You can't say that to anything though, and it sound good. Okay, we're about to test their theory.
There once was a man from Peru who dreamed he was eating his
But
shoe.
see how you're changing it? That's what I'm saying. You can't say it the same
Yes,
way
you
and it
can.
work with any
Yes, you
music.
can.
No, if I
There was
literally.
once a man from Peru.
Yes, but if you're doing that to like
Who drunk
a beat drop, you can't.
Yeah, like the beat
Like
and
if
the way you
beat-
say it has
if
to
the
work.
rhythmic structure of the song behind you does not fall with the words you say, it does not flow.
Kari's
That's
like
well, man.
cheesing because he knows he's just like
So I
trolling
knew-
at this
'cause
point.
I saw this very technical music major, like thesis-worthy explanation for it, and I knew flow was coming. Like I knew you're gonna have to put those ebonics in it. I'm like, it ain't gonna flow, man. Judging by the musical structure, rhythmic pattern of this 4/4
Okay, can we
phrasing.
just establish that rhythmic is not a word? It's rhythmic.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Really, Kari, you can't.
We're musicians.
Yeah, Kari
Really?
can't be judging it for like the added ebonics
The fuck,
and
bro?
then be like, it doesn't matter that that's not a word.
And like,
Anyways, stay tuned for more content. Like, other Hannah was trying to plan, and then it's like, oh yeah, whatever you're doing, and it's like, but I'm doing it based on my plan.
but it's like, bruh. It's like, bro.
Dude, we were playing Werewolf at Dragon Con, and there's a part where you vote on whether or not you want to put somebody on trial, and then it's like, oh, they didn't get enough votes. And then, like, when they didn't get enough votes, he was like, ha 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 ha. And then everyone was like, whoa, can we revote? That doesn't seem right. But yeah, you can't just rap the same way to everything.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Now, I do know that the rap Fast by Jaden Smith works with like any beat that I rap it to. But you gotta change the way you say it, of course. But for some reason, it's like very universal.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll last me through the night.
Me and me and Kevin were doing these freestyle challenges things because Kevin can't really rap. So what he would do is he would throw me random words and I would have to like incorporate them into my freestyle as I was rapping. And that was fun. And I actually have a few of those up in the Nickabenson vlog, so check in for like more content on those. So why do you have this chick as like your profile pic?
I got it one time, like I got the image one time on 4chan, I was like, this is an awesome pic. So I have it forever.
You have a corrupted file, my friend.
It's not really corrupted, I just put it in the same program that doesn't find it compatible.
Cortana!
Oh, no, it doesn't do it.
How does Cortana work?
Hey Cortana.
Hey Cortana. Hey Cortana. Hey Cortana.
No one listens to me.
What do you mean it only lives? That's not how it works.
It does, it like literally works that way.
Really? I
Go
beg.
down here to settings. Cortana tips. Wait, what? Settings.
He's trying to make Cortana work. If it only works for you, why don't you just say Cortana settings?
Respond best to me. You can set it to set to me.
Aha,
can
you
set to
didn't.
anyone.
It isn't though.
Oh, so it
Hey
was
Cortana.
She was just being dirty.
She's just being dirty, you said?
Nerdy.
Nerdy.
Fruity.
Yo Cortana. What's up Cortana? Yeah!
No, I clicked the button.
Man. Yeah, you know I do have, are you a bun? Yeah, I know what you do. Cortana was like trying to interpret what you were saying. How do you feel about Edge, which is essentially like new Internet Explorer?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
You Internet Explorer.
Wow, dude.
Hey Cortana.
It's gonna probably pull it up in,
Hey Cortana. Hey, simply put up in dogs. Hey Cortana. Hey, simply put up in dogs. Hey Cortana. I hey.
Wow.
Yeah, you know. What did it say?
Let me pull it back up.
Yeah. What did it end up finally getting? Is what I'd love to know.
Yeah, you know, I do. I look up on you doing. That's what it eventually looked up.
Well, I'm getting song nerds.
Yo, I think they're trying to be like, yo, leave. I don't think they've said it yet, but I feel like that's.
Oh, you guys going to bed?
Yeah, they're both going.
I'm
to
going
bed.
to bed.
I feel like Hannah's also going to bed. Hannah, are you going to bed?
I'm cleaning.
Oh, Hannah's cleaning. Should we leave or no?
Just be quiet, I don't care.
Okay.
Or no.
You gotta be quiet.
You're the one yelling.
Really? Ooh, ooh.
What?
Ooh, I almost hit your thing. I did hit your
You
thing.
did. You wasn't called for you to like flip out like that.
Hey guys, it's a little after midnight, and me and Kari are about to hang out. And by me and Kari hanging out, I mean we're about to just do some random stuff like psychic experiments, playing with the tone matrix, things like that. Let's get things kickstarted with playing with the tone matrix. Have you ever played a tone matrix before?
No.
No? Okay, well, it's time for you to like put yourself to work. Right now the app is loading, but a tone matrix is like the main instrument that I know how to play. Okay, check this out. It's on a timeline. The timeline moves horizontally across.
Oh, I know about this.
Yeah, whenever you hit it, it like reverberates and it hits all the notes around it. So the higher it is, the higher the pitches. And the lower it is, the lower the pitches. And notice how those two are stacked on each other?
Mm-hmm.
So they create a different noise than if they weren't. See? So layers have different effects too. And then once you finish making your song, you click add drums and it automatically adds a drum track and a bass line to whatever you made, making it into a full song.
Well, let's do this now.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna do it on your computer?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I have headphones to break in.
I need to get used to using low notes. I get really into like the higher pitch sounds, and then I try and incorporate the lower pitch sounds in, and it doesn't work as well. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, I'm starting high again. Okay, start low. Okay, I'm gonna add drums to this. Yeah, normally I wouldn't stay up this late, but I only have one class tomorrow. It's philosophy. It's after midnight, and I've slept a lot because I just got back from Atlanta. How much time do you think that grants me to like stay up past normal time? The fact that I slept earlier today, how much time do you think that grants me to like stay up? You don't know?
It's if you're tired, then you should not stay up.
Okay, so if I get tired, I should just go to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Okay. And that's with like the drum and bass line and everything added. Right now, Kari and I are making music using the tone matrix. Kari's currently working on a beat on his computer. And I just finished a beat on my computer. Okay, so Hannah's kicking us out.
Yep.
Kari, let's go somewhere else and make some jams, I guess. You want to go to 407?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I almost thought you said 507.
Really?
Right.
Not those kinds of beats. Stay tuned for more content. Hey guys, Kari just finished mixing this in 407. Oh, cool.
Actually, I just did the grid. I haven't done like any instruments or anything.
Yeah. So what he did is he did the dang it. He used the tone matrix and made the beat, and then he added drums. So he hasn't like tweaked anything. This is just like what his thing is once the drum and bass line is automatically added for him. So yeah, we're still mixing in here. So we'll probably make a few beats. Maybe we'll watch Goldstorm, and we may even do like a psychokinesis test.
Yeah, I
so
thought we were doing Goldstorm.
stay tuned for more content. Hey guys, we just finished watching Goldstorm. So this is Kari's first time watching it. So Kari, what do you think?
I like it. I haven't seen a lot of like live action, like original Japanese television shows like that. So it was kind of refreshing.
Nice.
There's a lot of things I'm missing from it because I've only seen like one episode, so I don't have like a full understanding of like everything that's going on.
Yeah. Feel free to ask questions like right now, like whatever you want.
Like it's like small plot things, like you know, I get the general gist of like you gotta like some things like the costume and stuff kind of throw me off.
Okay.
But it's probably understood. Like if I watched more.
I don't really think so. Like, I've watched the 5 episodes that you didn't see, and there's nothing in it
But
that's
there's
like
5 episodes?
Well, no, the series I think has like 20-something episodes, and we just watched 6.
Okay.
So there are 5 episodes before 6.
Only 20-something episodes.
Yeah, I think there are only 20-something episodes. There may be more. But
it's a quick revelation.
Nothing's really been revealed about the suits. Nothing's really been revealed about the Makai. I still don't really know, like, Makai is kind of like hell, I guess. It's really weird. There's an episode where they send a building to Makai, like a whole building, because horrors keep just, like, appearing, and they all come out of the building. So, the gun chick, who couldn't heal that woman I was telling you about, the stab victim woman, where all she had to do was like apply pressure and she probably wouldn't have died. She couldn't save her, but she could make a giant portal around the building to send the whole building to Makai. She sends the whole building to another dimension. And what's funny is that like when they do that, like when they finally send the building through the dimension, the bad guy, and this is a quote, says, "Holy shit, she sent the whole building." He says that, and we were at Dragon Con watching it, and we were like, what? Like, because we had said the same thing, and then, like, he said it, and we were like, oh, they were aware that was just really crazy. But it throws some weird punches at you sometimes. There are characters who should totally run away, but they don't. There's this one woman in an episode, she just kind of shows up in the middle of a fight and gets put in danger. And then like a few episodes later, she like finds them and is like, I need help! There's like a monster thing! And it's like, how'd you find them? You encountered them once the first time, like by accident. But I guess you would be able to find them because they dress really weirdly all the time.
All the time.
The only people who dress like that.
Even when dressed casually.
If the other guy is a Makai priest, the one who just kind of shows up, until this episode, he hasn't even interacted with the other characters. He's like on a rooftop, and he talks to that little metal cat thing, but that's it. He's never actually done anything.
No.
Even in this one, he kind of just gave the old man a hint. But I feel like the editing on that was weird. I don't get why it's like, what do you mean? And then they clip away, and then it's like apparently he didn't tell him.
Yeah, no, he just walked away.
Yeah, he just walked away after that. What do you think the next episode's going to be about based on the preview? We just watched episode 6 of
well, we just saw some guy eat another horror. Like, it was a horror that ate another horror. So, I mean, usually the next episode the guy shows up because it's, like, pretty intense. So.
And it's also going to be called Spell. So why do you think it's going to be called Spell?
I don't know. Maybe Gunchick might learn like another spell or something. Like in the process of fighting the other guy.
So I think the 2 priests are gonna meet, which is why it's called Spell. And
Possibly.
I think the cannibal horror may be something that either appears at the end of the next episode or in a later episode. For some reason, based on like that ending thing, like the very ending thing, I don't think that he's like gonna be a really huge part in the next one. I may be wrong. He could be like the main villain.
He could be.
And maybe that's why the other priest shows up. What do you think was the weirdest thing in this episode?
The weirdest thing?
Yeah.
Probably the dress. Probably, but that's just because it's out of context and I don't like understand everything. So there's that.
The dress.
Yeah, the way they dress.
Oh, the way they dress.
Yeah.
Again, not explained.
Yeah.
They just do that.
They just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Nike.
So yeah, who's your favorite character right now?
Right now, I don't know. I don't really know them all. You know, I don't really know them all. I kind of like a little bit of everybody, actually.
You like a little bit. There's no one you don't.
They have like, yeah, they have like a sort of, like you've seen their character before, so you can relate to it.
They're all like archetypes.
Yeah.
I don't like Kachin, the big-breasted wife of the old dude.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
She doesn't do anything.
She doesn't do anything. She's just there for eye candy, I guess.
Yeah, even the old dude is kind of like just there. Because technically, if the old dude wasn't in the plot, the other dude, the priest, could have like helped them figure out how to make the thing resonate. He's the one who told the old dude how to do it.
Yeah.
So if both those characters weren't in the show, you could still move the plot along without them. Also, they've never kicked butt or anything. There's never been an episode where like they help them fight or anything like that. They're just kind of there. You know who's really useless though, but at the same time useful? There's this woman who wears a white dress and she sits on top of like this really high throne and she's never not in the throne. I've never seen her stand up or be somewhere else or get in the throne. And she doesn't really seem tall enough to be in the throne, like people must carry her. And there are 2 guards on either side of her. And she only exists to like exposition dump. They'll just show up in like her other dimension, which you get to by knocking on a wall and then like tracing out a door. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I think she lives in Makai, that like other magical world or whatever. But you go there and she just tells you stuff. And then when there are scenes where the main characters aren't there, she's like reading a book and she's like, I think this is it. And the guards are like, is that it? And she's like, that's it. And then they just click to the next scene. You don't even know what they're talking about. So she literally exists for like Ex Machina and stuff like that. She can just say something like, wait, if you make the daggers resonate, you can find them. Go. And then just to like give it more plot.
Yeah.
I like the fact that horrors have been defined now, and that we know why people turn into horrors. That's cool. What else do I like? I like his armor. I didn't like the Blue Knight's armor. The Blue Knight has really weird armor in comparison.
Okay.
And he appears in the episode where the building falls. That was so stupid. You know what the real plot of that episode is?
What?
There are a bunch of monsters in this building, so of course the Makai Knight, the Gold Knight, shows up. And then the Blue Knight's like, this isn't your jurisdiction. This is where I fight. And he's like, well, there are horrors, so I'm here too. And then they work together to fight the horrors in the building. And then the priest woman, she makes these magical markers and then sends them into the building and then hands the 2 knights like these paper charms. And it's like, put all these paper charms in the building. It'll allow me to send it to Makai. And then like everybody in the Dragon Con theater was like, why didn't she send those with the magic markers? Couldn't she have stuck them together and then they just would have flown into the building and you would have had to have done all that? So then they go in the building, they fight all these horrors, and then when they get out, she starts sinking the building into Makai. But then suddenly you see like a flashlight in a window, and you realize that there's a man inside. We gotta stop the building fall to save the man. So they go into the building to save the man, and the Blue Knight's like, no, don't do it. If you die, like, a bunch of people will die. So you should sacrifice his one life for, like, the lives of all the people you will save. And the Golden Knight is like, that's not where I stand by. All human life is sacred. And they go in, and the guy looks like a drunk. He just has, like, a paper bag
and for a long time you don't know what's in it, and he looks like a bum. And he only screams. There are no speaking lines for him. So horrors will show up and it'll be like, ah, 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 and that's all he says the whole thing. So they save him, the building goes to Mackay, and then they talk to him, and I think he's about to talk, and they're like, hey, what's in the bag? And he just walks away, and that's it. You don't get to know. And then later they show the bum dude go up to like this restaurant, and he gets on his knees, and he almost died for this paper bag. There's one part where he could have just ran away from like the horrors, and he doesn't. He like grabs his bag, and then puts him in more danger. But he opens the bag, and there's a knife in it, and then the chef is like, oh, good. And then he just goes into the restaurant. Again, without context. We assume he was protecting the knife for the chef to get a job or something.
I guess.
See, like, it's not satisfying. Like, even once you know. I wanted to just hear his voice. I just wanted to hear him not scream once. And they couldn't give it to me. Woo. But yeah, do you have anything to add or any cool points?
No, I think we just need to watch more, to gain a better idea. I haven't seen one episode. It's hard to.
Before I go to bed, I'm going to give you my critique of the last Naruto movie, so stay tuned for more content. Kari has never seen a Naruto movie, and he hasn't seen the last Naruto movie. So Kari, I want you to guess, just guess what you think, and it's called The Last Naruto Movie, that's the title, The Last Naruto Movie. I want you to guess what the movie's about. Just guess, anything at all.
The end of the Naruto universe.
I mean, kinda. You're close. Keep going.
The end of the Naruto world.
Close. How do you think it ends?
A giant flood.
No.
Naruto turns evil and kills everyone.
No.
Some monster wakes up and destroys town.
Closer.
A monster wants to eat the world.
No.
I have no clue.
Okay. So the moon is going to crash into the earth, but it's because it makes everything stupid. It's really hard to explain, but think about it like this. They do this ancient astronaut thing where apparently like there weren't originally humans. They were like these things on the moon, and then they separated, and like one clan went to Earth and one clan stayed on the moon. And the ruler of the moon people was like, yo, if the clan on the Earth screws up, destroy the Earth and everybody on it. So some of the moon people, they're like why the Byakugan exist. Do you know what the Byakugan is?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. That's why the Byakugan exist. And there's this weird eye thing called the Yinzen or whatever. And it's like the ultimate Byakugan is like the god eye or whatever. I keep saying or whatever. But essentially the Yinzen is what allows you to like control the moon and make it crash into stuff. So years and years later, of course, because the clan head has to die and everything, and it has to become Naruto adult time. Also, all the characters are adults in the last Naruto movie. It's like a flash forward.
No.
But this dude is like, Earth is screwed up multiple times throughout like the whole Naruto series, and we just let it happen. Like there are a lot of instances where it's like, yeah, we could have done it, but we gave you the benefit of the doubt, and you still screwed up. So he's like, after all that, we're just gonna kill you now. We're just screw it. So, and he has a point. He was like, there was a part where like there's a whole bunch of monsters, because there was a thing in Shippuden where like everybody who had like a tailed fox demon or whatever in them got released, and there was like this big fight thing or whatever. I keep saying or whatever. I guess you can tell I don't care that much. But that was like one of those like, if anything bad was gonna happen, it was gonna be that, and it happened, and they still didn't crash the moon into them. So they waited a really random, ambiguous amount of time to do it, but they did it. So the moon is crashing into the Earth. So Naruto has to stop the moon from destroying the planet. But it's also like a love story because Hinata, like throughout the series, really likes Naruto. And then in this movie is about how Naruto and Hinata get together. But it's really stupid. Hinata's trying to make a scarf for Naruto because when they first met, a bunch of bullies kicked Naruto's ass and like tore up the scarf. So Hinata's like, I'm gonna recreate his old scarf. And you know she recreates that shit like 7 times in this movie. It continually gets broken, like in random fight scenes and encounters. And she has to keep remaking it. And there's one scene where she's about to fall off a building, and the scarf that she made like catches on something and like rips, but it keeps her alive. And then she falls, and Naruto has to catch her. And the whole time I'm like, the basic move, the really basic shit that they did when they were a kid, was you send chakra to your feet, and then you can stand on the side of walls. It's something they learned when they were like 13, and they're adults now. And they're trying to make it seem like, oh no, she's gonna fall off the side of this building. It's like, why do I just walk? We know you can do it. They walk on water, and you're telling me like you can't just like do that. But then like the Yinsen dude who wants to crash the moon into the earth, he's also wants to marry Hinata. No explanation for that. It's just a thing. It's just to add drama because Hinata and Naruto. And Naruto, he's not given a real excuse for liking Hinata other than learning that Hinata likes him. And he's like, oh, of course, then I guess I love Hinata. And then, and then that's why they get together. It's so stupid. All the women in the village now love Naruto because he was like a war hero in his younger days. So now he's like the brazened adult. And it's like, oh, Naruto, ah. And like women are all over him. But Naruto like doesn't care. And then he learns that Hinata likes him, and he's like, I guess yeah, I'll just go with that. There's no real love connection that makes Naruto and Hinata really work. It's just Hinata's always loved him, and he's like, why not? I can do that. So that's rushed. There's one part where all Hinata's wanted to do is like confess her love to Naruto, but Naruto already knows because there's this moment where their memories cross. And that was stupid too. That's just in it. And Naruto declares his love for Hinata and wants to ask her to like be together. And then the Tensei guy shows up, and Hinata just goes to the Tensei guy and says, bye Naruto, and then they leave, and there's no context, there's no reason for Hinata to do it. When Hinata actually goes with him, she's like trying to figure out how to stop the moon from crashing in the earth, but she doesn't give Naruto any warning and tell him that like that's her plan. And then she didn't really have to do it in the first place. They would have figured it out. It's not that hard. So stupid. And then they reveal that the Tensei thing that like allows the moon to crash into the earth is made up of a bunch of Byakugans, which are like eyes. So there's a bunch of eyeballs put together. It's so stupid. There's a battle on the moon, and everybody can breathe in space, and no one has like weird moon jumps. Everybody still like jumps the same and everything. So the moon's like the Earth then. There's no real difference between the moon and the Earth. Naruto like can fly now. Like his powers are really different. He can like release an energy aura, and he can send the nine-tailed fox outside of his body, and it can fight independently of him. And he can like fly around in like that Rasengan thing, which is essentially like an energy ball, like in Dragon Ball Z. In the show, when he's a little kid, he has to make a clone, and then the clone has to like help knead the energy as like he's making it, and then they have to fire it. And it took him forever to learn it. It was like a really hard thing to do. And now that Naruto's an adult, he can fly around and just shoot those things like on his own. It's like not even like a challenge. This was the stupid part. Tensei like gets overcharged with power. Like he's like, I don't need the eye thing. I'm just gonna absorb a bunch of Byakugans into my body and control the moon myself. And then he does it, and they're like, he's overloading with solar energy. And I was like, what? Solar energy? Like the sun? I didn't get it. And then Naruto reaches out his hand toward him,
and then it cuts away, and then when it cuts back, Tensai now doesn't want to destroy the Earth for some reason, and he's fine now. It was really anticlimactic. And also, there's one part where they took Tensai's eyes out, so he like has no eyes, and then they show him something that changes his perspective and makes him not want to destroy Earth. And I'm just like, but he's got no eyes. They took him somewhere, and he was like, oh my gosh, you're right. And it's like, what? Maybe if the evidence wasn't visual, then I wouldn't care. Oh, also, he took this little girl's eyes, and Hinata just, like, takes the eyes, like, out of his face, and she just does it. You know, it's just like, hold up, let me just have those. And then she just takes them out. It was very casual. But there's just a lot of stupid stuff in it. It was an okay movie, though, for, like, all the weird plot holes and stuff. It was still okay. But my friend overhyped it. He made me excited for it, just to walk in and it'd be a love story. Also, there's a bullshit scene when they're little kids and their teacher's like, who would you spend the last day on Earth with? And then they're like, that's stupid. Why would the world end? And then the teacher says, I don't know, the moon will crash into it. Like he says that, and then that's the plot of the film. The whole plot of the film is that day. And Hinata, of course, wrote Naruto on her piece of paper for like who she wanted to spend her last day with.
Wow.
And then that's how Naruto learns that Hinata loves him, because they have a memory sharing event where he gets to see the memory from her perspective.
Oh my god.
But anyways, stay tuned for more content.